in Turkey or sometimes in India, just laying on the beach with bright face and with arms and just to sunset along this beautiful day, all day that is given to us. But for me, nothing is the right thing to do. It can be connected with not just move and do something, but to think. Sometimes it's usual to combine your thoughts and to not just do with your hands, with your legs, do some movements, but to go to the nature and to enjoy that you have eyes and you can see all those that this day can't be like it was before, and the next day it wouldn't be like it is now. Just not to think, just go and look out how the birds are flying, are singing, and go to the river or to the forest and look in this water. Another day there could be another clouds, and this view it will be another kind of. So sometimes it's a good thing to do nothing, just to stop, but not to run so fast. Sometimes it's so important to run as fast as possible, and also to use these baby steps and to leave a mark in the life. But sometimes it's very important to stop, to enjoy, and to look around that you have in life. So it's like that. Another quote we can take, and it will go to Natalia. Probably Natalia, you have a friend like that, and also a dog on somebody else. What is it written here? Hold a true friend with both hands. What do you think?
It's very good quotation, I can say, because we all live in social, and we all need to have friends, family, and without community, without social, we can live, and we can exist. I can say that if you meet everybody who can feel the same as you should hold these friends with both hands and try to do the best, and try to be also the best friends for people, those meet you, and make pleasure. That's correct. So when if I have the right friend, so the way to this friend can be never long, wenn ich understand correct. But so let's see. Maybe so, but all friends need time. When if you have a friend, for example, in United States, and you like this person, we communicate with each other very pleasant. But if you see this friend, for example, if you don't go, you did not see. Speech was at first was a joke. I think it's very good for every speaker to begin with and always also good advice. We should make a small baby step every day, and it was also good conclusion. That was Veronica. Something, nothing to the right things to do. At first, Veronica also stay here. Then support this table. Then you make so. You so experienced speaker. I think you should do not make this support gestures. But it was also a very positive speech about nature. Just go to the nature and enjoy. Just go to the river and enjoy. Just relax and about thinking. It was very interesting. Then was Alex about flowers and desire to see beauty. It was good gestures, good eye contact, and was confident. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now it's time for Tanya and
not have a lot of friends. It's now I have a lot of friends and I'm really naughty. And you know what? As I say later, in the later lessons, in past I tried a lot of things. Really. It was football, basketball, piano, piano, basketball, volleyball. And you know what? In one moment, I was interesting. I do it maybe 2 or 3 months, and you know what? I was interesting. But this summer, I find this thing that I really like now and continue like it's guitar. And you know what? That I want to connect my future with this thing. I really want to collect a group, maybe singer and drum man, and let's do that we like. And you know that my peers and friends now really want to be a programmist. Really, in my class I have a lot of friends, but one moment I said, Jake, what your profession? He said programmist. So I said then Alex, what's your profession? He said programmist too. But I'm not like that. And I think that it is interesting that in myself that I'm not like others people. So I like future. But what about future is of course I want to be legend. But to be legend in musical you should born in America, as you know. And I have planned that next 2 years I want to go and Polish, study, and collect some group, start to do, and next to arrive in America and became legend. In future I would have 2 daughters. I named it Clara and Emila. And yes, very beautiful name. Because I have two friends, it's Clara and Emila. He is best friends to me. So it's a little project about me.
Are you serious about daughters?
Huh?
Are you serious about daughters?
Yes, of course.
attending the choir of our little city. And this year, last year, just we had our meetings, you see, schoolmates. And I, the only teacher who is alive, I asked him to come. And he came. And he came and he danced with us. And he asked them, tell me please, is it possible that I have offended anybody of you? And we said, everybody, no, you was our best teacher. That's it. You was, you come.
Sister, invite table topic master who will put question.
Yes, they are talking. Please. Please. Tell us something.
I don't know the next topic.
Yes, what is your name?
Alexander.
Alexandra, please.
I don't speak English.
And who speaks? Because I know that two men are speaking well, but I stayed. No. What? What is your name?
Artem,
Artem, please.
question.
Question one. Yes, the same question. Where do you study? What school?
No, he
I'm
asked somebody.
He asked. He must ask. I am sorry.
Oh, sorry, what's your name?
Nadia.
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 Nadia, thank you for your speech. And this day, one day, I have read a funny story. It's like yesterday, one girl sent me a message that bring me one thing.
Valentine's.
Huh?
Valentine's.
Valentine's. No, I think it's he is like sound like joy. Joke. Joke. Not like that. You're really beautiful. You're handsome boy. It's just friends. And I buy this Valentine's, and my friends want to send this message, and we write to name. I and my friends. And you know what? After all, my friends say, no, please don't send it because I'm scary. What she think about me? So it's my question. Have you really funny story in school? Yes. It's question to you.
About funny. Maybe funny, maybe sad. Or somebody funny. For me, it was really sad story. For my classmates, maybe it was funny. Traditionally at school, we fell in love, and our classmates usually are the first one. For me, my classmate was my first one. At that time, I was the student of the first form, and every time I tried to pay attention for me. And he was very talented, and he was drawing, and our teacher usually asked him, Sasha, what are you doing? Are you drawing all the day? And
I answered. He drew some pictures for me because today is the 8th of March, and I asked him to draw beautiful flowers, and it was really so, because 1st of September, when we were coming back home together, I just presented him big, I forgot the word. Okay, all the yellow leaves. It was between maybe last days of September, I don't know, but he was a real artist, and beautiful. And then next day, or a couple of days later, I presented him couple apples. Orange, just big yellow apple and big red apple. And every time I tried to present something. But it was like real things. Okay, apples. I tried to paint apple, this apple. And he was sitting and drawing apple. And not me, not my face, not my wonderful smile or something. And one drawing lesson, we were making animals, and his elephant was the best. And I asked him, and I tried, but only two small and bigger piece, and no elephant. And he decided to call me because I was crying, no elephant, maybe bad mark. He said, I'll give you my elephant and you will say that it's yours. And it was like a real, after this situation, it was a real friendly relationship. Thank you very much.
I pronounce prohibited, and somebody of you said prohibited. How do you think?
Prohibited.
Prohibited. Yes, what was thinking? Sometimes, you see, I'm sorry, it seems to me you, as a master, can help me with this. The continuous was not used often in everybody's speech, but continuous is used often in English. Some moment when we say, I'm speaking, I was traveling, and so on. I don't remember the persons because I don't know you well. Piano, not piano. Yes, piano, accent. That's all. That's all. And everybody was good in their speeches.
Thank you, Nadezhda. Alexander, I invite you. Please present your brief about crutch sounds and words.
I also don't remember everybody's names. I'm sorry, but maybe my remarks will be some false followers. And sometimes small pauses between words and second and third speaker. I'm very sorry. I didn't write names. So second and so sometimes words so repeated. And okay, for you maybe with my friend we have two names on card. Something I to me, and you repeat sometimes and more than you need. It seems to me, and then Veronica, no pretension, and that's all. Okay. And then, please, your report as timer. Были ли люди, которые там, нарушали правила о времени? То есть все были в границах отведенного времени? Okay, thank you for your job. And friends, my report as a general evaluator of Veronica's job as speech evaluator. So each table topic, each Toastmaster follows two manuals. First for speeches, and it was like for Artem's task, he has some manual for first 10 projects, and Veronica follows second manual. This is competent leadership. It's about how to become a leader. And her job was project number 2, and it sounds like critical thinking. The task was evaluate your ability to think critically, identify and apply successful critical thinking practices. And Veronica was evaluator, speech evaluator, and there are such sentences. The speech evaluator demonstrated understanding of the speaker's ideas, and 3 variants: outstanding, average, and needs work. Of course, I marked outstanding, and these 2 papers with goods and things which should be improved are a good example for your critical thinking and your understanding of the Artem's idea. The evaluator's appraisal of the speech was well organized. It's very important because we are here, are friends, and we do not criticize each other. We can criticize and be criticized outside, at our offices, at the home, and everywhere. So here we do not criticize each other. We say what we can improve for self and for some practices. Of course, Veronica completed project about critical thinking, but he was supportive critic. Thank you. And I put, of course, outstanding mark at the evaluator's appraisal of the speech here. And the last thing is the evaluator showed insight into the speaker's feeling about his or her topic. Of course, Veronica was involved in Artem's topic, and he showed insight into this topic. So I marked outstanding mark. So thank you, Veronica, for your job completed. And now I give you the floor as the president of our